As we can see that this fake peace agreement spearheaded by Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump are puppets of the Illuminati international bankers, the House of Malachi. Thank you for joining us here at Special Education. Let's give all praise to the King of the universe, Yahweh is his name, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Today we'll be covering the demise of the Edomites, better known as the Jews, Israelis, that's in the Holy Land of Jerusalem right now. I will use scripture and break down the prophecy of them being destroyed and ran out of the land suddenly by the Creator himself. We can see what they're doing to the Palestinians, and we can see what they're doing in Gaza. The Jews are trying to fulfill the Bible prophecy of Genesis 15 when the Creator said he will give Abraham the land all the way up from the Euphrates down to Jerusalem. They have stolen our inheritance. They're the robbers of our peoples. Isaiah 42. What the Creator is doing right now, he's clearing the land out for us to return. The so-called Negroes that's scattered through the four corners of the earth. And when we get back home to build his third and final temple, the earth will be in perfect peace. As we can see that this fake peace agreement spearheaded by Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump are puppets of the Illuminati international bankers, the House of Malachi, that have a covenant with death. Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu got charges against them, so they must carry out their duty unless they want to spend the rest of their life in prison. People are turning against the Jews, what we know as this Bible as the Edomites. Yah said they were to be despised by all nations and be called the border of wickedness. We're going to play a couple clips from different people with their inside take on how they really feel about the Jews.
Turning against Israel and turning against Zionism in large numbers.
Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years.
What they've done to Gaza is fucking insane.
It's insane.
And if you can't see that, if you can't say that, and your response is, Israel has the right to defend itself. Like, what are you talking about? Against what, children?
I would literally rather saw off my own foot than support Israel ever again, by the way. Never supporting that demonic nation ever again. That's like, I'm so off that train, it's crazy.
I feel like America's just like, it feels like we're just owned by Israel, And we just never knew it.
I thought we owned them.
That's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
Bibi's running around, this is a fact, I'm not guessing about this, he's running around the Middle East, his region, and his own country, and telling people, point blank, just stating it, I control the United States, I control Donald Trump. It's too humiliating, I can't handle that.
This video is about the Jews, the so-called Israelis, better known as Edomites, Edom, in this Bible. Prophecy is being fulfilled. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to get you guys up to speed right now what's going on, and then I'm going to do like a maybe 2-3 part series on taking it back and letting you know who they are to the Creator, how the Creator feel about them, and their judgment that's coming upon them. I just want to make these videos not that long, maybe 30 minutes, because I got to do all the work myself. I got to do the editing, the producing, the directing, all in one. So it takes some time. But just have patience with me, and I'm gonna get you the guys the information that you need what's going on to the earth. I don't care what nation you are from, what nationality, what religion, whatever you claim. Turn to the King of the universe, Yah of hosts, the God of Israel, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the only living true power, if you want to live and see his glory. This is what all nations of the earth must do. Put away all your religions, all your evil ways, and turn back to the Creator as he is judging the earth because he has risen. World War III has started, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And what's going to happen here in America is going to be 10 times worse than any other nation. Judgment is on America. You can read Isaiah 13, 14, Isaiah 47, Jeremiah 50 and 51. It tell you about the destruction of the daughter of Babylon, which is known as the United States of America today. And with that being said, let's get started and break this down for you guys about who these Jews are and what they're doing in the earth. The next prophecy to be fulfilled is the judgment of Esau, Edom, the Israeli, the Jews, will soon be ran out the land of Israel and judged in their land south of the Dead Sea. Yah will work through the children of Israel, the house of Joseph, to judge Esau. You can find that in Obadiah chapter 1. Isaiah 33. The fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Woe to you that spoilers, and you was not spoiled, and deal treacherously, and they deal not treacherously with you. When you shall cease to spoil, you shall be spoiled. And when you shall make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with you. O Yah, be gracious unto us. We have waited for you. Be you their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble. At the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting up of thyself, the nations were scattered. And your spoil shall be gathered, like the gathering of the caterpillar. As the running to and fro of the locust shall he run upon them. Yah is exalted, for he dwell on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, the strength of salvation. The fear of Yah is his treasure. So, with that being said right there, he said, turn back to him wherever you are in the four corners of the earth and start to learn his law and do it. Because your wisdom and your knowledge is your only stability. Your money, your silver, your gold, your assets, none of that can save you from this destruction that's coming on the earth, dear real son. Behold, their valiant ones shall cry without. The ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. The UN ambassadors were disturbed over the Jews' action against Lebanon in July 2006. As we can see, this happened in 2006 when the Jews attacked Lebanon. We also see it happening 19 years later, right now, when the Jews are attacking the Palestinians. The Jews got their hands in so many wars over in the Middle East. They are causing their own demise, and we are going to witness their judgment here real soon. The highways lie waste. The wayfaring man see. He has broken the covenant. He has despised the cities. He regarded no man. So with this fake peace agreement, Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu just call themselves doing is all smoke and mirrors. They will never have a peace treaty with anyone. The Jews' main goal is to wipe out Gaza so they can take over the land and try to fulfill this prophecy of Genesis 15. We got to understand, Abraham is the father of nations. He is the father of the so-called blacks, which is the chosen people, the Hebrew Israelites.
Where Jerusalem is the place where the Hebrews dwell. And right now, most of the Hebrews are over here in the Western world.
He's the father of the Edomites, which is the so-called Jews, the Israelis, and he's the father of the Ishmaelites, which is the so-called Arabs that we see over in the Middle East right now. All that land will have, everyone will have their portion, but the Jews will get mainly taken out for their wickedness. He said, leave your children and your widows to me. And you can read that over in Jeremiah 49. Back to Isaiah 33 verse 8. The highways lie waste, the wayfaring man see. He hath broken the covenant, he hath despised the city. He regarded no man. Like I was saying, he always going to break the covenant.
To our chief foreign correspondent, Trey Yinks. He's in Tel Aviv for us with the latest from there. Hi, Trey.
Sandra, good afternoon. The Israeli military is carrying out a series of airstrikes inside Gaza after Hamas attacked Israeli soldiers near the city of Rafah. A military official telling Fox News that Hamas violated the ceasefire by shooting at troops beyond the yellow line.
He's always going to break this so-called peace treaty because it's not part of prophecy for him to fulfill it. So whatever peace treaty they try to make, they're going to break it. Like I said, it's all smoke and mirrors. The Edomite Jews broke the peace agreement with Lebanon, bombing Lebanon indiscriminately in 2006. Edom dropped over 1 million cluster bombs made in the United States. Edom bombed buses, schools, and hospitals. But they just did the same thing in Gaza to the Palestinians. History repeats itself. These people don't have any peace in them. Like Yah said, Esau will live by the sword, his weapon, and that's what he's going to do until he dies. The earth mourns in language. Lebanon is ashamed and hewed down. Sharon is like a wilderness, and Bashan and Carmel shake off their fruit. This was fulfilled in 2006, July 12th through August 14th, with the Israelis bombing Lebanon. Verse 10. Now I will rise, said Yah. I will be exalted. Now will I lift myself up. This was fulfilled, like I said, in 2006. And I was raised up by the Creator May of 2028, just a few years later, for him to start grooming me to do what I'm doing right now. We all must come together as a nation, quit putting each other down, quit hating on each other. Verse 11, you shall conceive chaff, you shall bring forth stubble, your breath as a fire shall devour you. This going to coincide with Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. And the people shall be as burnings of lime, as the thorns cut up shall they be burnt in the fire. This going to coincide with Isaiah 34, verse 9. Isaiah 34, verse 8. For it is the day of Yah's vengeance, the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. So while the Edomites have sat back and watched our demise and watch every other nation have captivity over us, they had their hand in it. They go in correlation with Psalms 83, and I'm going to break that down also. And it's going on to this present day here in the daughter of Babylon, United States. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched, night or day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. And we're talking about the destruction of the so-called Israelis, Edomites, Jews. Hear you that are far off, what have I done? And you that are near, acknowledge my might. The sinners of Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Who among you shall dwell with the everlasting burnings? He that walk righteously, speak uprightly. He that despised the gain of oppression, that shaketh his hands from holding of bribes, that stop his ears from hearing of blood, and shut his eyes from seeing evil. He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His water shall be sure. Thine eyes shall see the king in his beauty. They shall behold the land that is very far off. Thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? Is he that counted the towers? Referring to Isaiah 30, verse 25. You shall not see a fierce people, a people of a deeper speech that you can't perceive, of a stammering tongue that you cannot understand. This substantiates that the real children of Israel do not speak the language of Esau, which is the Yiddish language. We cannot go back into the land of Israel until the Edomites are removed. Once they are removed, the call will go out for us to return. You can also read that in Ezekiel 35, verse 11. The Creator came to me in February of 2023. He said, put away your evil doings, or the feds are going to come and get you. So I woke up out of my sleep, and I was scared.